All right. So finding a nice seat. Just check to see that legs are about hips distance apart. And then let's roll our shoulders back a few times. And start to roll forward. Good. Roll back again. And then just allow your shoulder blades to release down your back, hands on your thighs. Allow your eyelids to close. And then take a nice deep inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, sigh the breath out, let it go. Ha. Couple more times, just like that. So filling up. And then as you sigh the breath out, letting go of anything that might be stressing you out, letting the to-do list go, any thoughts kicking around, to see if you can let them go. And then eventually starting to find that inhale through your nose and then also that exhale through your nose. Perhaps dipping into your Ujjayi breath, so creating that soft rush of air in the back of your throat. So it makes a little sound. And then perhaps also today, just noticing how there's a slight pause at the top of the breath, this moment where you're neither inhaling nor exhaling. And then there's also that slight pause at the bottom of the breath. So this moment of perfect stillness, fleeting moment. With each inhale, you're finding lengthening through the sides of your waist. Finding more height in your spine. With each exhale, you're grounding down, so rooting into your sit bones, rooting into feet. So it almost feels as though the breath is helping to move you in opposite directions. Just another moment or two here, soaking up the stillness. Good, deep inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, sigh the breath out, ha. And then gently blink your eyes open. Let's take our right arm in front. You can hold with your hand, you can hook with your elbow. So just feeling this stretch on the outer arm. Notice if the shoulder starts to creep up around your ear. Again, just release the shoulder blades down your back, so towards your tailbone. Few breaths, maybe sending the exhale to the places where you're feeling some intensity. Just visualizing it, creating some ease. Good, nice deep inhale here. And then as you exhale, release. Then we're going to take that left arm across. So same thing. You can hold with hand, elbow, just using the strength of that right arm, hand to help draw your left arm in a little bit. Noticing how this side feels different. Breath smooth and steady. That inhale through your nose, that exhale through your nose. Good. As you exhale, release, and just give the shoulders a little wiggle out again. Nice. And then let's go ahead and stretch the right arm up. So your palm is facing inward, and then try to spin it to face behind you. So you're getting internal rotation. Hold on to that, bend the elbow, and then you can take your left hand on top. It's just feeling a stretch in the outseam of the arm, maybe the armpit area. Good, and then let's stay here like this. So rooting down into your sit bones, but let's find a little side bend. So start to lean off to the left. So that might intensify the stretch in the arm. You might start to feel a little stretch through the side waist. Good, inhale up to center. Good, and then just take your arms at a diagonal. Good, and then just press the walls away. So it's gonna get into the underside of the arm, the wrists a little bit. Like point the fingers up towards the ceiling. And let's go the opposite direction. So getting into the wrist, trying to curl the fingers up towards the wrist. Good, exhale, release. And then second side, so inhale, lifting your left arm up. Find that internal rotation, so you're spinning that palm to face behind you. Hold on to that as you bend the elbow. Good, and then right hand to the top of that left elbow, just applying a little pressure as long as it feels okay. Noticing where you're feeling the stretch here, noticing how this side feels different in your body. Good, and then keep rooting into your sit bones as you exhale, side bend to the right. Need not go very deep at all, but notice how it shifts where you're getting sensation. Good, inhale up to center. And then take your arms at a diagonal again. And then press the walls away. And this time let's make fists here and then just circle around in the wrists. A few times each direction. Good, and then just start to release here. So let's move into, let's start with some cat-cow and then we'll move into some half sun salute. So hands on thighs or knees. As you inhale, rock forward on your sit bones. So find that arch in your lumbar, this openness, this cobra feeling in your upper body. And then as you exhale, rock back, moving in the opposite direction, chin towards chest, stretching the back of the neck. Inhaling, arching. Good, exhaling, rounding in. And then just continuing like this, maybe closing your eyes, moving with your breath. So as fast or as slow as feels good to you today. And then again, maybe just observing how at the top of the breath and at the bottom of the breath, there's this slight pause, this briefest of moments when nothing is happening. Few more rounds. And actually, let's go ahead and add the arms here. So the next time you're inhaling, coming forward, you can reach one arm forward. As you exhale, you release. And then inhale, opposite arm. You can lift as high as feels good. Let's do one more to each side. And then just coming back to your nice mountain pose, Tadasana. So making any little adjustments that you need to, finding those sit bones. And as you press into the sit bones, you're lifting tall through the sides of your waist, feeling this gentle lift and stretch across your heart and chest. And then let's start to flow a little bit here. So as you inhale, take arms out and up. As you exhale, fold in. You can swan dive in, or you can walk your hands down your legs. As you inhale, you can take fingertips to blocks or hands on thighs or shins. Chest extends forward, gaze comes forward. Very nice. As you exhale, fold back in. Press down, take up space as you rise up. Good. As you exhale, hands come together at your heart. So let's add on a little bit here. As you inhale, arms are reach. Excuse me. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale up to center. And then exhale, side bend to the left. Inhaling up. As you exhale, fold in. Inhale, chest lengthens. Exhale, fold. Pressing down to rise up. And then as you exhale, hands come together at your heart. Excuse me, I'm getting a drink of water. I've got a tickle that won't go away. All right, we'll see if that did the trick. All right, so a couple more of those. As you inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale up to center. And then exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale, fold back in. Inhale, root down to rise up. And exhaling, hands come together at your heart. So let's do 2 more full rounds just like that. I'm not going to cue you. We'll just move here. You can add on, subtract. Just find a pace that feels good. Just finding this nice flow, finding space in your body, connecting movement with breath. Good, and you can just pause when you're done with that second round. Palms together at your heart, eyes closed. Quick little check-in, what's starting to shift? How are you feeling differently? A little bit of movement always goes a long way, helps us to feel like we have more space, a little more ease in the body. Good, so from here, go ahead and blink your eyes open, take your arms out wide. Let's just find a little twist. So nice deep inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, begin to twist to the right. Just pretend that you have two people holding onto your wrist, gently tractioning you apart. Still trying to press evenly into your sit bones. And then just go ahead and release here. So left hand can come to the outside of your right thigh. If that feels like too deep of a twist, you can also bring your left hand to the inside of your left thigh. Wherever you're at, you're pressing your shoulder heads back. So it's a little bit of that cobra pose feeling in the upper body. And then you're finding a place that feels good in your neck. So you might just be gazing straight in front of you. Maybe you begin to bring your gaze out over that right shoulder if it feels okay in that left side of your neck. And then taking several breaths here. Focusing on that expansion that happens as you inhale, which is a little trickier when we're in a twist. It's a little harder to find. So let's stay in the twist like this and then turn it into another little side stretch. As you inhale, you're going to take your right arm up and over any amount, leaning a little bit to the left. You can even feel that the pinky side of that right hand spin down towards the floor. Maybe you're looking up underneath that top arm. We're trying to anchor down into that right sit bone. It's going to lift up a little bit. Good. One more deep inhale. And then as you exhale, you can release that right hand down. Just square your torso to the front of the room. So just coming back to center. We're going to inhale, take arms out wide again. So just feel like you're being pulled apart here. Hold on to that. Firm the muscles in the arms. Good deep inhale. And then exhale. Twisting to the left and just noticing right away, how does this side feel? Keeping the shoulder blades releasing down your back. And then go ahead and release hands. So right hand to the outside of your left thigh or inside of the right thigh, left hand behind you. Wherever you're at, you're pressing your shoulder heads back. You're feeling that lift of the sternum up towards the ceiling. And then just playing with your gaze. So where feels best in your neck. This side might be completely different than the other side. That's okay. And put your brain in your sit bones. So feel rooted and balanced there. As you inhale, take your left arm up and over. So finding that side bend in this twist. So lengthening through that left side. Pinky side of the left hand is spinning down as shoulder blades squeeze in towards each other. Maybe gazing up underneath your top arm. Trying to find that expansion of the rib cage on your inhale. This looks good. Good, and then exhale, just release, find center. All right, so let's just get into the arms a little bit here. So let's go ahead and inhale, stretch our arms out and up. And then as you exhale, you're gonna make a cactus shape. You're gonna lean those elbows back. So feel the sternum lift and then really engage the muscles in your arms and just imagine that you're moving through molasses here. As we exhale, nice and slow, start to press elbows in. So just doing some flies and then hold on to that feeling. So give yourself a little built-in resistance as you start to open up on the inhale. Nice. Exhale. Really firming muscles to press in. And then inhaling. Opening up, feeling that stretch across your heart and chest. Let's do two more. All right, so just stay here. You can exhale, extend your arms to straight, and then let's inhale. Stretch the arms up overhead. Maybe press palms, maybe gaze up. Let's hold this for a couple of breaths. So it's this nice crescent pose in our upper body. Good, and then as you exhale, hands can come down to heart center. Again, close your eyes, pause for a moment. Check in, notice how you're feeling. Good, and then blink your eyes open, release your hands. Let's see. Scott, do you have a strap close by? Yep. So let's grab our straps. Let's just get into the shoulders a little more here with the option to take this into a forward fold. All right, so strap comes over that right shoulder. So we've already kind of been here. So we're going to reach that right arm up. It feels like you're spinning the palm to face behind you. So we're finding internal rotation. And in fact, this time, let's use our left arm, or left hand rather, to help wrap that right arm in. Hold on to that as you begin to bend the elbow. And this time you're going to find the strap behind you. So left arm reaches out. Good. Do the thumbs down sign. Good. And then nice and slow, just start to bring that arm down, and then you're going to bend the elbow, and you're going to find your strap here. If you're watching this on YouTube, you might be able to clasp fingertips, both good places to be. You're going to continue to reach this right elbow up towards the ceiling as you press this left shoulder back. So the arms are doing opposite things here. Good, and this might be funny. You might just stay here like this. Assuming you feel steady and balanced, you might even want to take legs a little bit wider. You can start to hinge forward and fold in any amount. Try to keep lengthening through the sides of your waist. So we're turning this into a little core. And as you start to hinge forward, that same idea applies, except for that now it feels as though you're lifting that left shoulder head up towards the ceiling and reaching that right elbow forward. Check in with your breath again. Are you holding it? Sometimes when things get intense, we stop breathing. Make sure the breath is moving. And then you're going to root down. Use your inhale to help you peel your chest up. Nice work. Go ahead and release. All right, roll the shoulders out. And then let's take the second side here. So you can just slide that strap over to the left side. Reach your left arm up. And then use your right hand to help you find that internal rotation. Firm the muscles, bend the elbow. Good, and then a right hand reaches out. Do the thumbs down so palm faces behind you. And then I always like to move nice and slow here. I feel like I get a really good stretch. And then you go ahead and bend the elbow, grab strap, and then press that right shoulder head back as you lift your left elbow up. Definitely pretty intense stretch, so keep breathing. Make sure that you're not clenching the teeth. So you could even smile a little bit, even though it's maybe not the funnest pose in the world. And again, this feels good for you. You stay here. If you want to explore, hinging forward, so getting into the core a little bit. You feel safe doing that. Can fold in any amount. Keep pressing right shoulder head up towards the ceiling as you reach that left elbow forward. Couple more breaths. Good. As you inhale, rise on up. Ooh. And then release. And again, just roll shoulders out, circle wrists, anything that feels good here. And then let's go ahead, just find a nice Tadasana again. Let's just do a quick little, a few rounds of our alternate nostril breath. So you're going to take your right hand, you'll bend second and third finger down. If that's possible, you can also just use index finger and thumb. Any variation is fine. Basically, we're just blocking nostrils. So find the bony part of your nose. Good, and then just come down a little bit, so where you feel that soft part, that cartilage. So that's where you want to have your hands, and you don't need to apply a lot of pressure here, so keep it nice and easy. And then your left hand is just on your thigh. You can close your eyes if they're not already. Take a nice deep inhale through both nostrils. Full, complete exhale through both nostrils. Good. Block your left nostril, inhale through the right. Good. Exhale right. Block right, inhale left. Exhale left. Block right, or block left rather, inhale right. Exhale right. Block right, inhale left. Exhale left. Block left, inhale right. Exhale right. Block right, inhale left. Good, exhale left. Just release your right hand down. And so just returning to normal breathing here and just setting up for a final resting pose. So you can sit in quiet meditation. You're welcome to come into full Shavasana if that is available to you. You can take a forward fold if you're near a desk. Sometimes that can feel really relaxing. So just check in, see what you need, and move in that direction. Asato ma satgamaya. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. Mrityamamritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Take a deeper inhale. Sigh the breath out. Ha. And just start to bring a little gentle movement back to your body. Little fingers, toes, circle ankles, wrists, stretch out. And then just place your palms in a pile on top of your heart. One final check and just noticing how you feel differently than when you started. Sending yourself love and gratitude for showing up and working hard, and just promising yourself that you're going to carry this good feeling you've worked so hard to create with you into the rest of the day, the rest of the week ahead. And bow your head with a smile. Beautiful work today.